Okay, here is more good news. Some good news for the planet. The Earth is going through a surprise of coming together, okay? We need to, again, as a planetary people, come together. I like this. We've got the higher elements here. So it's about choices. There is a divergent path going. There is a division coming. And we can be bold, be creative, etc. within innocence. Okay? Innocence. Again, about compassion, empathy, being in the heart center. You can still be bold. Okay? But which path are you going to go on? Continue to talk about this dynamic. There is a great polarization taking place, and there is a big split taking place. When it comes to chaos, okay, know that we are in the midst of a transformation, and there will be a rebirth. Okay? There will be a rebirth. It's about breaking the conditionings, okay? And finding out what you've been repressed to believe. You're a camel, you're not. You're a lion, okay? It's about rebirth. It's about coming to more knowledge. It's about coming to more strength, holding to your strength, taking courage, having courage, and trusting in healing. Healing is taking place. But again, it's about having trust and knowing about the triggers. And the triggers are, when they are using this manipulation of suppression, fear, drama, suppression, that Trump again tries to bring in to control people with a manipulation about suppression. But it says, be happy, be joy, because you are attaining, in the midst of attaining, these chains being broken. The rebel coming to the light, coming to truth, and the truth will set you free, breaking those chains, coming into balance, the enchanted world of a radical transformation into maturity, okay? And maturity holds that great flowering that is coming into our planet as we continue to progress, and again, continue hold to joy and peace and transformation, and knowing that the healing is in the process of taking place. And don't allow yourself to get pulled into this manipulation of suppression that Trump tries to do, because these things are going to work out. Like I said, he's not going to be there long. Tim and I are on exactly the same page every time. My gypsy friend over there, my psychic gypsy friend over there, we are always coming up with the same readings, the same understandings, the same awareness, and that has not changed, okay? You will see, if you go back through all of our videos, you'll see that they are lined up one with another all the time, and it's not that we get together and discuss this. It's just that we are on that same wavelength, and so we continue to get the same readings, the same understanding, the same clarity coming forward, okay? Because we are on the same wavelength. Now, somebody has asked me why other readers are getting these different informations, and they're on a different wavelength, okay? Can people be influenced by their desires? Yes, they can, okay? Just like you get the readers that are all pro-Trump, okay? And he's the greatest thing. Well, that's what's in their mindset, and that's what comes out in their readings because they are on that path, that timeline, okay? So I will leave that here, but I just wanted to put that out. More good news to understand where we're headed, the planetary transformations that are taking place. I don't always want to read on the political stuff. I would rather read on how this transformation is happening, okay? We are going through a radical transformation that's taking place now. Also, we will be having more things coming up as we transform as a planet. We will be seeing more UFOs, more of that type of thing. That's going to be revealed soon. We will have interaction with them in the not too distant future. There will be more open communications, etc. So on that note, I'd rather transition more into that understanding and awareness and giving people this light rather than staying in this agenda of politics and deep and dark and drama, because I know that we are in the midst of transformation, and I know from my own journey, you go through the dark night as a soul, and things can seem like nothing is changing, and all of a sudden stuff is continuing to work under the surface, and then you get to that critical mass point where everything implodes and happens, in a split second beyond time, okay? But up to that point, it can seem like nothing is changing and you're still stuck in this revolving drama, okay? So that's why I can continue to tell people, stay in the heart, stay on your path, continue to walk it forward, continue to stay in love and light and compassion, and don't get pulled into fear, don't get pulled into that drama. Because I have walked that path, I know that path, I know that map, what happens. And I know that it can seem like nothing is changes, and you're still in that pain and suffering and drama, and all of a sudden you reach that critical mass and it's like boom, the whole thing implodes, and then you find out there was nothing to be freed of except for the mind spin. That's what's kept you bound, that's what's kept you in this maelstrom of persona and the play, the soap opera that you're playing out, okay? I call it the soap opera, okay? Because it's not the truth. The truth of it, underneath of it all, you are part and parcel of the divine is, okay? And that this is a school, this is a transition that you're going through, and we all signed up to be here in this moment, in this point of time, for this very reason. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Let me know if you're enjoying these types of readings. I really prefer to do this rather than staying in the doom and gloom of politics and what's going to happen today, what's going to happen tomorrow, and oh my God, this next week, and what's going, all of that. Oh my goodness. But let me know what you think. When I did my path and completed in 1999, I wanted everyone to be able to get to realization. And so you can look at my other channel that I have. It's Guru Swami G, the letter G. It's got mostly all the spiritual things on it. And then I rapidly found out that people don't want realization. They don't really want enlightenment. They just wanted to be able to have more control of their mundane lives. Okay, harsh reality check here. We say we want enlightenment. We say we want realization. But when it shifts out of that persona, if people get fearful of that they're going to somehow lose something. You know, first they think with enlightenment they're going to gain some, but then when they hear that whole egoic persona implodes, then they get fearful of it. But there's nothing to be fearful of, you know. They think you're going to be, do I look like I'm sitting on a rock drooling on myself? Because the mind is still? No, you become who and what you are truly. You know, you can become that and enjoy that and celebrate that and bring that out into the world. So on that note, I'll leave that here.